be better. I wanna be braver. I wanna be great.
Uno yacht è la più elevata espressione dell'artigianato, perché quasi tutte
A yacht is the highest expression of craftsmanship because almost all the processes necessary for its construction come from the work of skilled men. On the Mayora 30 walk-around, the importance and value of manual processing is even more evident because it is a customized top-of-the-range product. We're on the Tyrrhenian coast near the town of Viareggio in Italy, one of the most important nautical districts in the world for the construction of large yachts. These furnishing accessories, on the other hand, are made in a region famous for leather processing. The Marches, and it is precisely in the town of Tolentino where the historical brand ambassador of Italian excellence in the world of its headquarters. I'm talking about Poltrona Frau.
Poltrona Frau è certamente una delle aziende storiche dell'arredo in Italia. È stata fondata nel 1912 a Torino da un signore di nome Renzo Frau, che ha appunto dato il nome all'azienda, ed ha iniziato con la produzione di mobili imbottiti, divani.
Poltrona Frau is certainly one of the historic furniture companies in Italy. It was founded in 1912 in Turin by a gentleman named Renzo Frau, who gave the company its name. He began with the production of upholstered furniture, such as sofas and leather armchairs for the houses of the bourgeois of the time. Over time, Poltrona Frau, which then moved its headquarters into Tolentino at the beginning of the 1960s, expanded the areas of its business, from being an excellent company in the production of home furnishings to a company that created some of the most important public spaces for major audiences, such as the European Parliament or the Parco della Musica Auditorium, but also many other things, such as the interiors for prestigious car manufacturers and even those of yachts and boats. The company has collaborated with over 200 architects, 11 of which have won the Pritzker Architecture Prize. In the nautical sector, Poltrona Frau collaborates with the most influential architectural firms and with companies such as the Ferretti Group, the Azimut Bonetti Group and San Lorenzo Yachts.
Il Rex di fatto nel 1930 è stato l'ingresso di Poltrona Frau nell'ambito delle forniture navali, una operazione sicuramente ambiziosa.
In 1930, the lavish transatlantic Rex was in fact what allowed Poltrona Frau's entry into the field of naval supplies, a certainly ambitious operation for the means and technology of the time, which showed that we had the capabilities, the qualities and the skills of Poltrona Frau in creating furnishings, even custom-made if necessary, but all at the same time responding to the need to create a comfortable and functional environment. To create a dream yacht, it is not enough to trace its profile. It is necessary to draw every detail. Every piece of furniture contributes to enhance its beauty and comfort. For the Mayora 30 walk-around, Poltrona Frau worked together with the architects of the yard.
In fondo, il senso del vero del lusso è proprio quello di possedere degli oggetti unici e di goderne in esclusiva.
After all, the true sense of luxury is precisely that of owning unique objects and enjoying them exclusively. Therefore, the ability to start from a very large catalogue and convey within this catalogue all the experiences we have had together with great architects and designers in the field of public spaces allows us to have a very high flexibility and adaptability to every need.
auto, yacht, ville, teatri.
Cars, yachts, villas, theatres, museums, movie theatres, auditoriums, airports, offices, showrooms, hotels, restaurants. There are more than 5,000 customised projects completed in over 200 countries and all at the highest level.
Leadership.
Leathership is a word that bears witness to its main material, leather.
Sulla pelle Poltrona Frau ha costruito anni e anni di esperienza e pur non avendo una propria conceria è sempre stata all'avanguardia nella definizione di specifiche o nel suggerire innovazioni tecnologiche. Non dimentichiamoci per esempio che Poltrona Frau è stata la prima azienda
Poltrona Frau has built up years and years of experience on leather, and although it does not have its own tannery, it has always been at the forefront in defining specifications or in suggesting technological innovations. Let's not forget, for example, that Poltrona Frau was the first company in the furniture sector to introduce coloured leather. Until the early 1980s, leather was only available in traditional colours, black, burgundy and brown. And with the advancement of the technological revolution, also in the field of leather tanning, Poltrona Frau suggested a further development. In 1984, it came out with a colour system, a colour palette that included 96 shades of colours. Poltrona Frau has dedicated a business unit to the development and construction of interior and exterior furnishings for super yachts and mega yachts, which meet the most rigorous nautical specifications. These products raise the level of quality and lifestyle on board. It is not enough to admire, you must also touch these leathers to understand their softness, elasticity, texture, all distinctive tactile sensations of the brand. Some furnishing accessories have been designed exclusively for this yacht. Check out the beauty, observe the perfection of every detail, even the most hidden ones. They are the result of careful research, innovation, preparation of materials and construction by expert and skilled hands.
L'atelier è il luogo in cui
The atelier is a place where the product comes to life based on the design.
è il luogo in cui l'idea prende forma e si concretizza, ed è necessaria tutta l'abilità artigianale e la capacità creativa dei nostri collaboratori per trasformare.
It is the place where the idea takes shape and materializes, and all the craftsmanship and creative ability of our collaborators is required to transform what is a design into a finished product. From here then, all the industrialization and production of the product will start.
Cosa è cambiato? È cambiata la tecnologia che ha reso il processo sicuramente più veloce, più affidabile da un punto di vista qualitativo, più sicuro.
What has changed? The technology has changed, which has made the process certainly faster, more reliable from a quantitative point of view, safer for the workers because we do not have accidents in the workplace. Yet the ability of man to define the positioning of the parts to be cut and of the parts to be excluded remains. Only that in the past it was done by placing cardboard templates on the leather mantle, while today it's done with a joystick that electronically recreates those same shapes.
Elettronicamente quelle stesse forme.
La ricerca, la sperimentazione.
Research, experimentation and tests on materials work to verify durability and resistance to atmospheric agents.
Questa macchina serve a simulare l'invecchiamento sotto i raggi
This machine is used to simulate aging under the sun's rays for over 10 years, while such large climatic chambers serve to verify not only the resistance of the materials, but also their assembly. This is where the furnishing accessories are inserted, and both the temperature and the humidity are varied with thermal cycles.
Poltrona Frau è sempre stata famosa per i suoi arredi da interno, e tuttavia abbiamo un desiderio di rendere disponibili degli
Poltrona Frau has always been famous for its interior furnishings, and yet we have a desire to make objects available that can go into the wider areas than the domestic one. The new outdoor collection by Poltrona Frau was born on this basic concept, which takes the ambitious name of Poltrona Frau, boundless living, that is, living without boundaries, and in fact, the reference to the world of marine interiors is automatic and natural.
È automatico e naturale.
Immaginate uno yacht nudo, da allestire, solo strutture di vetroresina, di acciaio.
Imagine a bare yacht, only steel or aluminium fiberglass structures, a yacht to be set up. And now think of furnishing that still raw environment with this piece of furniture. By itself, it would be able to bring beauty where it does not yet exist. That's why these are unique pieces in the world, because they can transform any environment into an exclusive and elegant area. It is the magic that comes from the design of exceptional artists and from the skilled hands of people who have assimilated over 100 years' experience of Poltrona Frau and are able to transform any object into a work of art, a perfect work of art to be set up within other works of art.